या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। पूज्य माँ भगवती, पूज्य Sri Arvind, you all are the chosen children of our Divine Mother. The master key that has been ever created by Lord Himself right from the very first incident of this creation of the Brahmand, that has been a constant search of Theo also in Algeria through occult knowledge. Theo tried his level best, and Madame Theo also cooperated her husband lifelong to find out this master key, the universal code that is related to human life, that is related to human reproduction, that is related to human species. Where lies, as per the hypothesis of Theo and Madame Theo, both. Mother entered into this scenario later on, but Mother, right from the very first day of her entry into Algeria, came to know that I am not an ordinary woman, I am not an ordinary human being. The assignment that was given to me right from the beginning of the creation was something else. And today I am receiving certain glimpses in Algeria, in this family, to receive something and thereafter to offer it to the entire humanity. Mystery was not up till now solved. But something is taking place so mysterious that I must try to find it out anywhere, under any circumstances. Come what may, I should regain what was apparent to be the lost, but really it is not a loss. So competition was there between Theo and the mother. What is the way to immortality? What is a master key that can remove death? What is the master solution to the riddle of death? Up till now, nowhere in no scripture, no country, no culture, no caste, no community, no level of consciousness up till now manifested all over the universe could find it out. But this is my assignment in this birth. That is what mother's profound conviction. And Theo tried also to cut the cord and to get the solution. He categorically asked, that is what the life history we know of mother and interaction between mother and Theo family in Algeria. So this is the link mother explained to Satprem here in chapter 9. I became victim too of Theo at that time. But somehow or the other, I could survive. It was a terrible conflict. But one way or the other, I could survive. And I could survive to find out this master key that was there in the nature right from the very first day of the manifestation of this universe, means the transformation of superconscient into matter. It is the way of transformation of superconscient, super light. This is Varam Rupam Jyoti into matter. And that master key is the master key which is up to caterpillar, continued. And it is the caterpillar that without any procedure, biological procedure, physical procedure, animalistic procedure, anatomical procedure, the transformation took place from caterpillar into butterfly. It was also proclaimed in our culture lakhs of years back, before Vedas came into existence as formal Vedas. Before Vyas, before Mahabharata, before even Upanishads, before Old Testament of Bible and before Moses' 10 Commandments, before Egyptian dynasty, even before the erection of a very first pyramid by mother in her previous birth. So this is the magnitude in which the consciousness of the mother, that is the psychic of the mother, was ever evolving, moving and ascending itself to this level. At that time, mother could stress out that the intention of Theo might be something different, but the intention of Madame Theo was absolutely neutral and very lovable. So, the clue of caterpillar to be transformed into butterfly is the clue that had been hidden in the nature, hidden in the matter. Matter of the caterpillar had something hidden. There lies the cue of immortality. Without biological procedure, the process of reproduction is accomplished even in the form of caterpillar. The matter which was there and the atom of that matter, the shell of that matter had also the same hidden mind of light, the same hidden mind of soul, the same hidden mind of super light, which has to be awakened, and it can be awakened in such a way that mentalization is applicable by the matter of the human being to this hidden procedure of the nature, which can create super nature into manifestation. The manifestation can be a super nature, but how can it be a super nature? And super nature means what? Nature of the supreme. Super nature means nature of the divine. Super nature, that is the nature of the immortality. Super nature, that is the nature of mastery. It is not the nature of accidentally becoming victim and victim in one way or the another. And that is what body can see the body's solution. Body can see the body's conquest over victimization. Body can find out the way to control, to command, to transfer the power of matter to the spirit, and spirit is up till now mysteriously hidden in the cells of the body, right from the very first creation of this universe. That is what Mother could find out in 1958, confirmed in 1962, and thereafter declared her own conquest over death, that master key is now with me, within my body, and this is the formula which Theo wanted to snatch it away from my hand. This is the formula. And that formula is the eye of the body. Body can see within the body. Body cannot see only without. With our own eyes we can see the whole world. With our own eyes we cannot see our internal reality. So Mother, for the first time at the age of 92, found out that body has got third eye, which is the third eye of Lord Shiva. And what is third eye? Extremely fireful eye. Kamdev was burnt out. And what is Kam? What is Kamdev? Vital. What is vital? Maithun. What is vital? Animality. What is vital? Animality at its peaks, which is very common in each and every species of the existence. That has to be burnt out. And burnt out at what level? That has to be burnt out at the level of the cell. And that is there in my body. And if it is burnt out, then I can be animal, I can be human being, I can be demigod, I can be supreme. And if it is all within my hand, if I can command anything and everything with the sense of my soul, with the strength of my soul, with the light of my soul, with the power of my soul, I am God. I am beyond death. I am beyond mortality. So this is the master key. I must find out and offer it to the world as World Mother. That is the eye of the body. That is the eye of the body. We never try to look within. We never try to look within. But if we can look within, then we can remove, we can root out disorder, we can root out derailment of the pattern, distortion of the pattern rather. We can remove anything that is against the beauty that is within, anything against this truth that is within, anything against the Anand that is within. So Satchidanand is there, Satchidanand is not there only. It is the Satchidanand and within also Satchidanand. What is outside reality, that is inside reality too, but still it is unknown to us. So unknowable is to be made knowable. Unknowable is to be made knowable is my programming of this birth, and I must get it. That is what mother's conviction right in Algeria. If we can open our eyes, then we can see the world. If we can open our eyes, third eye of our body, we can see the world within us. World within us. That is world number second. Outside the fishbowl. Outside the fishbowl. So all the clues up till now presented before Satprem by mother, knowingly or unknowingly, in half sentences are all assimilated in such a way that as if mother opened her third eye and opened her third eye of her own body. And when mother opened her third eye of her own body, she could see that all deformations, diseases, all pains and programmings all disappeared, and I am merely the transfiguration of the supreme light here on this earth. My body appears to be body with so many diseases, body of old age, but to me when I look within, my body is the body of Satchidanand in toto. See, a master exposition that was so expressed by the mother, and Satprem fails to understand many a times. Satprem fails to comprehend in toto for the first every time. But this is the time when mother opened her third eye and start receiving messages and intimations directly from the cells, and not only from one cell, billions and billions of the cells within her body, they all started with one voice. So that is Omkar. Omkar is within and Omkar is outside. Omkar is the master solution to all sounds. Omkar is the master sound of all sounds, and Omkar is the master reality of all realities. That is what the solution, final, ultimate, but it is lightful. It is lightful. It is Param Jyoti. It is Varam Rupam Jyoti. It is light. There was light and there is light. So there was light, but up till now hidden. Now there is light that every day we are experiencing. There is no death. There is no disease. There is no derailment. There is no distortion. It is our ignorance. It is our darkness. And darkness prevails till we open our eyes. If we open our third eye, then darkness of the entire universe and darkness of death also will vanish. Death is the grand total of darkness, and divine is the grand total of light. Divine is the grand total of light, and death is a grand total of darkness. Choice is yours. Choice is yours. If you can open your eyes, you can find it out. If you can receive, you can realize. And if you can receive and realize, that is the programming of life. Why lifespan is given to us, why body is given a limited lifespan. Lord Krishna also gave limited lifespan to his body, 125 years. He could have extended his life. God, Purna Purushottam Paramatma, why he did not extend his life? Why? It is the command. We also can have. We also can have. But that eyes of the timeless might look out from the time. That the eyes of the timeless, third eye of the body is the eye of the timeless. Timeless is still there in the cell. Timeless is still there in the form of a light in the cell. Timeless is light and light is timeless, and supreme timeless is the supreme light, and supreme light is supreme God, where there is no question of death. There is no question of death. There is no question of disease. There is no question of pain. There is no question of suffering. There is no question of conflict, confrontation. There is no question of Kurukshetra. It is Dharmakshetra and nothing else. And Dharmakshetra means the functioning, the nature of the Supreme. Dharmakshetra doesn't mean a particular location. Dharmakshetra means the supreme state of the supreme consciousness, that is Om Tat Sat Satchidanand. We are before a great mystery. Satprem writes, the eyes of the body. Not only eye, eyes of the body. Every cell has got eye. Every cell has got this third eye. Every cell has to open that eye in order to find out its own light. We are before a great mystery. I have been before that mystery for 7 years now, and sometimes I feel, Satprem writes, I understand. Sometimes everything vanishes. Sometimes I understand, and sometimes everything vanishes. Everything I forget. Sometimes I retain certain things. Mother spoke certain things, but I can pick up half sentences, could try to recollect, could try to join, could try to assimilate, but could not find out meanings, and everything is lost. That is what my condition. Yet all the facts are there. But now I am also convinced, Satprem says, I am also convinced that all facts are there. The facts mother had undergone, facts mother had verified, the facts mother had assimilated, the facts mother had at this peak period of her life, of her present life, so assimilated and tried to totalize the facts collected by mother, directly received from the supramentalized body of Sri Aurobindo, and that was her mission now to be accomplished, and accomplished in such a way that we can have the master key to remove death, to create a new time that is timeless, and to bring down the totality, the dimension of totality of the truth that is there, that is super conscient, into this darkest darkness of the mystery. We don't know that is darkness. We don't understand that is darkness. We don't perceive that is darkness. Darkness is not the darkness that we see. Absence of light is not darkness. Absence of psychic spark is darkness. Absence of our psychic spark is darkness. Though psychic is there, light is there, Jyoti is there, Varam Rupam Jyoti is there in each and every cell, and still we are just moving and living and breathing in the darkness. That is a mystery. Yet all the facts are there. I have thousands of experiences before my eyes. Satprem writes, I have thousands of experiences before my eyes. Experiences of the mother are there, and I am the only one of the universe that who could witness each and every experiences going on in the mother to create the new world of tomorrow. I have thousands of experiences before my eyes, but then again, how can the caterpillar understand the dance of the butterfly over the pond? How can caterpillar understand the dance of the butterfly over the pond? Over the pond. That is my condition. I am similar to that butterfly, the very first butterfly who started dancing over the ponds but couldn't understand what is what. It's a very mysterious country. India is a very mysterious country. I came to India. I came to the spot where World Mother is sitting. I came to the spot where the universal center is present. I came to the spot where the Supreme is sitting in the human form. I came to the place where I was given a tremendously mysterious chance to realize and to see with my own mortal eyes without opening my third eye, with my two mortal eyes, the Supreme standing and sitting before me, but could not. I could not. It's very mysterious country, earthly perhaps, but who knows? And the thousands of experiences that I have recorded are themselves very entangled and confusing for me. My experiences, what I have recorded, are also still confusing to me. I am much confused with my own experiences. I could not yet clarify. I could not yet find out the real way out of it. This is the impact of ignorance. Even in the very presence of the Supreme, I can feel my ignorance, and that ignorance in its toto is death. For Mother did not arrive in that country all at once. Mother did not arrive to India this time only. Mother knew very well that I had to go to India, I had to go to this country, I had to go to this spot, and Mother declared also before Lord Krishna in Paris that you are my Lord Krishna, my die is cast with him. My die is cast with him. He is my Lord Krishna, my die is cast with him. That is in 1890. And after that her journey to Algeria also took place. Her journey to Japan also took place. Her journey once again to India also took place. But she knew very well that my real country was India. There I should go, and I must try to find out this and this mystery by opening my third eye. Sometimes she saw it from afar. Sometimes she saw it from afar. From Paris, from Japan, from Algeria, she could see where is my actual spot. Where should I go? What should I do? What should I find out? It was rehearsal there in Algeria. Actual experiment is there in India. Sometimes she saw it from afar, as with a bird's eye view across inner distances, and she would describe it and give it a name, and other times the description would be different and the name also, and yet it was always the same country. So many times she might have, that is what Satprem writes, so many times Mother might have tried to perceive the exact location of this spot of this country, India, with all different names, but the spot is the one and the same, and that was India. And the name also, and yet it was always the same country. But how do we know that, and in the end it was not another country at all? How can we know? Because we are human beings with limited mind, with limited potentiality of our mentality. How can we distinguish that it is that country or that country or another country and not India country at all? But our very own, we were in it already, but it was our own country, this country in which we are already here. It is hard to understand, and still Satprem writes, it is very hard for me to understand that. Is it solution? Is it real my solution? Is it real the solution of the mysteries up till now I have collected, looking to the experiences being undergone by the mother before my very nose? It's hard to understand. It's very hard for the caterpillar to understand the butterfly world. It is very hard to understand for caterpillar the butterfly world, that is for the very first time demonstrate before me for my understanding, and through me for the understanding of the whole of the universe. Caterpillar to understand the butterfly world. The butterfly looks very mystical, and its pond supernatural. Butterfly's world, butterfly's life is very mystical, and the world butterflies can see with its third eye is the supernatural. And the earth and its species go from one supernatural world to another. And evolution is a process where world and all different species of the world are so pushed up to take their ascent one after another, one world after another, one generation after another generation, one stage of evolution after another stage of evolution. Until they land in the great ever-present natural world, till they locate themselves, till they station themselves, till they get down themselves on the world that is meant for them, that is the world of tomorrow. Then everything is self-evident, as mother would say, but perhaps there will always remain a bit of supernatural ahead, and we will perhaps always be the past of the butterfly yet to be born. But we still are in our past. We are living in our past. We are living in the world that has already been left out, but still we kept it within us, and we are still living in our past time, past life, past birth, and past humanity, that is animality. We will perhaps always be the past of butterfly yet to be born. Evolution means movement. Evolution means movement. We are not ascending till we start our ascent, till we start the movement of our ascent. We are dead. We are dead. It is dead. Absence of our spiritual dynamism, absence of our psychic dynamism, absence of our psychic velocity, absence of our psychic sense of infinity. We are dead. We are dead. That is death. It is very threatening to orthodoxies. It is our orthodoxies. We love death, we love disease, we love suffering, we love miseries, we love darkness, and we love ignorance also. If all these orthodoxies, these are orthodoxies, if they are left out, then our third eye can be opened, And if our third eye is opened, then and then only we can see the real vibration, that is real vibration of external supramental has started touching and remolding our cellular existence within our body. It is very threatening to orthodoxies. Darwin did indeed commit murder. See, Darwin also committed murder. Because Darwin also left out his formula half accomplished. He also did not complete his formula. That human being, human body as such is half solution. Human body as such is not the true solution. Human body as such is not the final stage of evolution. Human body as such is merely a comma, not the full point. It's a comma. Movement is right. Evolutionary movement is absolutely right. But evolutionary movement has not reached its peak nor reached its stage of completion, had not reached up till now its final junction and terminus. It is a big station. It is a grand station. It is a mysterious station, but is not the final and ultimate. Darwin did indeed commit murder. And those who can just jump out on the flag station instead of their destination, they are murdered. They commit murder ignorantly, unknowingly. So up till now, we committed death. So death as we committed by us up till now in all our previous births is not less than murder. It is murder. So let us go on with the murder. So now let us go on with the murder. How caterpillar can get itself transformed into butterfly, that is the real murder of the murder, that is the real death of the death, and that is the master key. Mother found it, the net. It's a perception or a sensation or an impression that is totally peculiar and new. Mother says it is a perception. What you are perceiving, that this was murder, this was death, this was suffering, this was darkness, this was this, and this was the master key, though lying under the cover and veil of this darkness, ignorance and death is with me, and still I don't see it, still I don't find it, still I don't look at it. Is a perception. Now it is perception. You did not hold it actually. You can see the object and you can hold it. Both are the different states, different stages of the experience. If you look at one thing and if you hold that one thing, are two different experiences. But let it be now your perception. That was in 1957, before Mother started her actual programming of her assignment of this birth. Now, this was the perception. But that perception was made reality. Perception was made experience. Perception was made movement. Perception was made the final and ultimate stage of evolution by Mother at the age, at this time, with the means. What is the means of Mother? Terribly aged body. At the age of 92, 93, Mother got this perception, that is what Satprem, right? And Mother says, I am just on the border. I am just on the border. It is the perception. Now I will have to commit the action. It is the perception. I have just to start with the new creation. It is the perception of time. I must start trying to convert it into timeless. It is the perception of death. I must convert it into immortality. This is what my assignment of this birth, that is mother, first time realized there. It is as if there were a semi-transparent curtain and you see things on the other side. It is a semi-transparent curtain. You will have to remove that curtain and just you will have to try to hold it out, to command itself, to command new time, to command the timeless, but eyes must be open first of all. Grasp them, but you can't, but still I feel, mother says, I can't. But it feels so close sometimes, but it feels so close. I feel that it is so near to me. I can hold it. I can experience it. I can experience this new time. Simple semi-transparent curtain is there in between, has to be removed, and then supramental in action in all its dynamics is before me. Sometimes I suddenly see myself as a huge concentrated power. Sometimes I feel myself as huge concentrated power, that is supramental. Sometimes I see myself that I am supramental. I am supramental. So there is no distance between. If curtain is slightly shifted, then I can feel that I am supramental. I am supramental. There is no distance between me and supramental. It can start working within me, provided I must open my eyes. This is my third eye that has to be opened, and if I can open, I can see the vast. As Lord Krishna might have seen the Virat, and Lord Krishna determined, and Arjun also could see the Virat. Similarly, mother thinks that my perception is to be my sight, my perception is to be my experience, my perception is my new world. If I can hold it, then I can offer it to the entire humanity as it is to be offered to my children, because I am the world mother. I am the world mother. I must offer it to my all children, the whole world. That is my real assignment. I suddenly see myself as a huge concentrated power, pushing and pushing with an inner concentration to get through. Pushing and pushing myself to get through, to remove the curtain and to hold it as new reality, as new time, as new consciousness, and as new world of immortality.